Hi, on a previous video we saw how to create this animation. Actually, we saw how to organize it in Illustrator and then how to import it on After Effects and animate it. On this video we're going to see how to export it, how to render it in After Effects to have it as an MP4 video or whatever format you prefer. This way you can use it on its own or also include it on a different project on After Effects or Premiere Pro or any other software. There are two ways to render it. The one is inside After Effects with the render queue, and the other one is with Adobe Media Encoder, which is a different software, which is also by Adobe. It helps a lot for exporting animations and videos. Today we're going to see the first way, how to do it inside After Effects with a render queue. So with the composition selected here, we're going to go to Composition and then Add to Render Queue. Now the render queue tab has opened and it has added a new item here. If I go and do it again, it will add one more. So we can change many settings and the location where the file will be saved. So if I click here, we're going to see some settings. First, we're going to choose what kind of format we want. So the industry standard is the H.264, but you can change other formats as well. Also, that depends from the project, or if it is for a client, maybe they will ask you for a different format. Another way is to save it as a sequence, an image sequence. That means that you will create many images. The number of them will be based on how many frames per second you have. So they will be all in the same folder and they will be named as a sequence. This way you can import it in software like Premiere Pro. And if you insert the first image, it will take all the others and it will play as a video. So yeah, you can do it with JPEG sequence, you can do it with PNG. PNG also supports the transparency on the video. That means that you can make a video, and if you have the background transparent, like you do on the PNG images in Photoshop, for example, you can then add it in Premiere Pro and then it will be transparent, so you can add anything on the background and have the logo animation in front. The same is with QuickTime, also it has transparency. This will be the MOV video format, but yeah, you can choose whatever you want from here. On the video output, we can change some things here. For example, the color, the RGB is the standard, but if you'd like to have transparency, it's important to choose alpha here. But yeah, for example, if you're going to work with PNG sequence, then you have to choose also here alpha. Millions of colors, yeah, we're not going to changing anything on that. On the format options, or you can change the bitrate here, which this will make the video a lot heavier, a lot bigger, but also the quality will be a bit better as well. So you can test it and see if the quality is much better if you increase the bitrate, and then you will see based on your project what you like. Let's choose cancel. Then you can resize the dimensions of the video. So for example, here I have these dimensions which were also the same from the Illustrator file. Then I kept the same on the After Effects project. But if I want, I can make it smaller or bigger. If it is bigger, you have to have like a vector graphics in order to be clear and not blurry or pixelated. So I will leave the dimension the same. And also on cropping, you can also crop the dimensions, so you can make it smaller or crop any of the sides and yeah, whatever you need. I'm going to change this back to 0. On the audio output, you can actually remove the audio, so you will have only the video, but I will keep it as it is. And the format options, also you can check here to have different audio settings. But yeah, usually keep it like it is. Choose cancel and then OK. And from here you can choose where the video will be saved, in which location on your computer. So if I click it, you can just select where you'd like in which folder you'd like to save your file, and then change the name and click save. And then the only thing you have to do is render. And then this will be rendered depending on the power of your computer. This will be quick or slow, But yeah, if it is also a big animation, this will take some time. You know, After Effects usually is a bit heavy based on the project, so it will be saved on the folder in your computer. So that was the first option how to do it. The second will be with Adobe Media Encoder, and I'm going to do this in a different video to show you in detail how you can save it with this way as well. I hope you like this video, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and yeah, thank you. See you on the next one.